Evelyn's story. One day when I was cleaning my clothes, I found a photograph with two girls on it. It was the first picture I had taken with my best friend, Evelyn.
3 years ago, when I was on the way home, a girl bumped into me. Her face was full of tears. I asked her, "Are you okay?" She ran away without saying a word.
The next day, our teacher came into the classroom and told us there was a new student.
The teacher let the girl introduce herself. To my surprise, I noticed that she was the girl who bumped into me the day before.
At first, she didn't have any friends, so I walked to her seat and chatted with her. I asked her whether we had met the day before yesterday.
Suddenly, she started to cry and said,
"Did you really forget who am I? I'm your best friend Evelyn. I had a terrible accident when I graduated from junior high school, so my face changed a lot."
My heart went out to her, so I decided to stay. I think our friendship will never change.
After school, I asked her if we could hang out together. We sat on a bench and just talked. We talked about where she had been after that terrible accident and how much I missed her.
I really missed her, I did. It's just that after such a long time, something had changed between us.
I remember a girl in the past. Her name was Evelyn. We were the best friends in junior high school and everybody envied our friendship. One day she suddenly disappeared. I didn't know where she was. I couldn't find her.
I went to her home, but her mom didn't want to let me know anything about her. At that time, I didn't know how I could take the next step where I could find her.
A few days later, I gained my courage and went to her house. I rang the doorbell, but nobody replied, and I was sad as I ran back in the rain.
I could not tell what which my tears and which were raindrops, but I told myself it is all just a dream.
When I ran a little way, I suddenly felt someone behind me getting closer. So, I turned to see who was behind me. But, when I turned back, there was nobody, not a soul.
I heard a sound that called my name. It was exactly like Evelyn's voice. I started to look for the sound, but I could not see Evelyn.
I saw a girl standing on the balcony of the hospital's second floor.
I thought it was because I didn't sleep well last night. That has caused me to see the illusion of dream.
I went on my way home with disappointment. After that day, I went to Evelyn's home and rang her bell every day.
And one afternoon, Mrs. Su, who is Evelyn's neighbor, told me that Evelyn and her family had moved that morning. I asked everyone who knew her and tried diligently to find her, but I couldn't get any news about her. I was ready to give up.
I received a tape and discovered that there was a letter which said, "Please listen to the word on the tape." So I had my doubts and put the tape into the player.
I felt tears dripping down my face when I listened to the voice, because it was the voice of Evelyn. I was even more upset when she said, "Please give up trying to find me because I am not the same as before."
At the same time, I collected my tears and called her. She picked up the phone. I said, "Evelyn, please don't leave me. I really feel so sorry. I miss you."
Evelyn laughed out loudly and said,
"I won't leave you, Millie. You must listen to that voice file."
I feel so confused. Then I asked her why she moved and why she did this to me.
She told me she moved because of her parents' work. That was a way of my mind.
Eventually, we began meeting every day.
For us, the greatest distance cannot separate best friends. We will always feel a kinship with ourselves even after not talking to each other for so many years. We will always care, love, respect, and trust the things we share.